Stolen Nation, just last night, a belly bounce, aka Bouncer fan, came into my comment section and said, "Oh, I bet you would never call out Bouncer."
What?
Bouncer, let me make something perfectly clear to you, because I don't know if you have everybody tricked and hoodwinked in the culture right now, but you have never, and I mean never, impressed me. From time you wake up talking about ackee and saltfish to you giving people 24 hours. People, I need you to understand, man, like, we over here in Stolen Nation, we ain't scared of no belly bounce, bro. We ain't afraid of no belly bounce. I mean, you know, you have belly bounce out here giving people 24 hours to do this and 24 hours to do that as though he's the big bad Thanos. We don't care about you, bro. If you ain't calling somebody out, your content is absolutely boring. No, we are, like, you subject us to sit down and watch your terrible reading skills. And if you ain't reading or calling somebody out, you put us to sleep. We don't care about belly bounce over here, people. But anyway, we ain't talking about bounce over here. Today's topic is about Digga D, right? So, you know, let's get straight into the topic of Digga D. So, you know, as you all know, you know, Digga D came out of jail, and you know, it does seem as though he tried to, you know, show signs of turning his life around, right? You know, like, he's doing things for going from, you know, swinging on poles in the middle of streets, and, you know, he's a lot more smiley, and, you know, he's even strategically bought these glasses, you know, these big reading glasses, just to, you know, share a different light on his name, right? And, you know, I'm here for it, man. Like, I feel like everybody deserves to be given a second chance, right? Everyone deserves a second chance in life, man. And, you know, I don't actually believe Digga D's a bad guy, man. I think he's the type of guy, if he was around, he'll be a cool guy. So, you know, obviously he's come out now and he tried to jump on the streaming thing, right? You know, he's bought some equipment, gone out, he's bought the whole setup. The whole setup he's bought, man, because, you know, he wants to start playing some FIFA. You know, and as you all know, I'm not sure if anyone knows, but I'm the king of FIFA over here, man. You know, I've been seeing people like Tanks coming out saying they're the kings of FIFA. I'm the king of FIFA over here, man. You know, and if anyone out here feels like, you know, they're the best out here, and you know, you want to hold some smoke, put your gamer tag in the comment section, and, you know, we can get it on, man. You know, we can get it on. Shit. But yeah, it's come out and it's saying that, you know, I'm trying so hard to change my life around, but probation are literally being enemies of progress. I'm not allowed to stream playing a PS5. Why? I'm now being told I can't even shout out my gaming Discord channel, which I've had from 2022 without telling them. This doesn't even make any sense to me. I'm so confused. I'm only posting this so you guys can see only some of what I'm going through. This is depressing and mentally draining. So yeah, obviously right now he's got some mad restrictions on him, and, you know, the fact of the matter is, yeah, is you commit a crime, bro. You know, you've been committing crimes for years now, yeah? And, you know, you've come out now and you literally reap what you sow in this life, bro. And obviously, me personally, I wish he was given an opportunity to, you know, to stream and, you know, show more of himself in a different light and give himself more windows of opportunities. But at the end of the day, yeah, you are, in the eyes of the law, a criminal, bro. You are a serial criminal, bro. You know what I mean? And you posting things like this and that, yeah, like, you know what it is? In life, yeah, when you can literally see someone is trying to rattle you, yeah, you don't show them that you're rattled, bro. Because they see this now, they're going to be like, yeah, we've got him, man. Like, let's keep our foot on his neck. You know? Like, bro, they clearly don't like you. If they're willing to stop you from streaming, they clearly don't like you, bro. So you literally putting yourself out there in this light that you're so upset that you're writing paragraphs to let people know what they're doing. They're gonna just keep the necks on you even more, bro. You know what I mean? Like, right now, you should just be, you know, wait until it's all finished and then go on to do what you wanted to do anyway. Because otherwise, they're just gonna stick on to you even more, fam. And, you know, at the end of the day, you've been given an opportunity to be outside of jail. So just hold it, bro. You know what I mean? Just hold it, fam. Or would you rather be stuck in jail and stuck in a box, bro? That's just the way you gotta see it in life, man. You know, if you put yourself, because you put yourself in this position, bro, nobody else, you put yourself in this position. So just hold it, fam. You know, just Just ride it. When it's finished, then you jump on it, bro. It's as simple as that. And I'm seeing a lot of people that they're saying, they're trying to set him up to fail. And maybe they are, bro. Maybe they are just trying to set him up to fail. But at the end of the day, yeah, once you're a criminal in the eyes of the law, bro, this is what's expected. This is literally what's expected, bro. And he's coming out with a song. I'm sure this song's dropping today. I'm sure it's dropping today, and they will be looking at his lyrics, bro. Probation, yeah. He's obviously done some snippets of his new songs coming out, and they've already looked at his lyrics already, bro. So his lyrics that's coming out is him talking about gang wars again, bro, and inciting violence. Yeah, and with them already not liking you, and the first song you're coming out with potentially is you inciting violence, you can't expect them to just be like, yeah, you just do whatever you want to do, man. Like, this is expected, bro. You get it? And everyone should look at this, yeah, as a lesson. Yeah? Once you commit a crime, in the eyes of the law, bro, you are a criminal, for man. Like, they won't be giving you no leniency in life, bro. It's simple as that. Like, the most you can do is, keep your head down, make sure you don't go back. Stop taking pictures and linking up with other gang members, because it doesn't help your cause, bro. Like, you can't put on this, you're a changed guy, you're trying to change your life around and, give yourself a different image, but then still be taking pictures with gang members, bro. It's literally a juxtaposition, bro. And, if I've seen that, and we've all seen it, obviously the probation have seen it too, bro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously, it's a shame what they're obviously doing. They're obviously trying to hold him back. Yeah. And, some people, like, they'll be like, you committed a crime, man. But people, let me know, what do you man think, bro? Like, do you think that, like, do you think that, it's expected them to be harsh on him? Or do you think that, them stopping him from doing gaming is taking it to a next level? I do think it's sad. Obviously, if you're a gamer, then you're literally indoors. Yeah, you're not outside on the streets. You're literally indoors behind like a camera, and you're showing yourself in a positive light. And maybe even showing some fans, yeah, that listen, you can change your life around. But when it comes to the system, yeah, all of this is expected, bro. I don't expect no leniencies from the law. I don't expect no leniencies from the system, bro. I don't expect it. But what I can say to man, yeah, is listen, don't be out here and that, yeah, showing yourself in the light where you're so upset with what they're doing, because, bro, when they have the power over you, yeah, you don't want to give them incentives to keep their foot on your neck, bro. Don't be out here calling them out, bro, because that is rookie move 101, bro. Yeah, if someone is above you, yeah, and they have power over you, the worst thing you can do is go on social media and call them out. That's the worst thing you can do, bro. The worst. Because like, how do you expect them to respond to you calling them out on social media? Oh man, Digga D, I didn't actually think of that, Yeah, I think we're actually being a bit too harsh. You know what? Let's just strip all of our, restrictions on you, and, just to make sure you're happy. Nah, man. The best thing you could have done is just stick to what they're saying. Continue to show that you're a changed person. Don't take no pictures with gang members, for one. Come on. And then, maybe at some point down the line, you can ask them again, hey, listen, this is what I've shown of myself so far. This is who I can represent. This is how I can represent myself. Yeah. And, give them something to refer back to, bro. You literally came out yesterday, fam. You literally come out yesterday and you're already calling them out, bro, on social media, fam. So that's what I would say to man through the eyes of the law. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I hope my man does actually get to start streaming and that, man, and change his life around, because it'll be a good message to a lot of younger people out here. You get me? But yeah, my people, quick one from me. As usual, like, subscribe. Bow! I'm out. And your belly bounce. Watch yourself.